Hi viewers, how are you all? This is Jayam Reddy, back with another session on the same lesson, the town mouse and the country mouse. I am an English teacher from DAV High School, RTPP. Let us dive into the next session, shall we? Before stepping, let us recapitulate what happened in the fifth session. Why did the town mouse nibble at the root and sugar cane? Did the town mouse enjoy his dinner? He did not enjoy his dinner. Why? Why did the town mouse enjoy his dinner? What did the country mouse show his cousin? After nibbling the root and sugar cane, town mouse asked his cousin that he wanted to sleep. What did the country mouse show his cousin? Why did the country mouse show a corner in the mouse hole? It is time to go to sleep. Now, let us see what is going to be happened. All of you, be on page number 4. On the ground, ask for the town mouse, do I have to sleep on the ground? As soon as noticing a corner in the mouse hole, town mouse asked his cousin whether he had to sleep on the ground. Country mouse showed a corner in the mouse hole to sleep. Town mouse might have habituated to sleep on the bed. In reaction, town mouse asked in such a way, yes, this is how we sleep in the country. His cousin answered, people, maybe they have the habit of sleeping on the floor in the sense. The same way, country mouse told his cousin that they too should sleep in the ground. As the town mouse lay down on the cold ground, he suddenly thought of something. Cousin, he called out. Okay, there is no alternate, right? So what happened here? As the town mouse lay down, it is a phrasal verb. The past tense of lie down. L-I-E lie, L-A-Y lay, L-A-I-N lay, lay down. Lie in the sense to take rest. You see, after the school, when you go home, you throw your bag here and there and you took off your uniform. After getting fresh immediately, don't you throw yourself on the bed to take rest on the sofa or some other easy chair, whatever it may be. When you feel tired, you may throw yourselves on the bed or on the sofa. It is nothing but a lie. To lay, to be in a horizontal position, to rest for some time. Lay is the conscience of lie. Lay in its weekly form. She has lain all the day. She got fever. She is not feeling well. She has lain all the day. We have some other word in English, L-A-Y lay. You see, the same L-A-Y lay here is past tense, whereas now the same L-A-Y lay here is present tense. Lay, laid. Here lay means to place. I laid a few chocolates on the bench. He lays his books on the table. He lays his books on the table. We have laid all the papers on the desk. This word is different, that was different. Both words are same spelling, same pronunciation. Here lay is present tense, whereas there lay is past tense. The town mouse laid down on the ground. What kind of ground that is? Hard and cold ground. He felt so far. When he lay down himself on the ground, he felt that it was hard and it was cold even. He suddenly thought of something. Suddenly, its opposite word is gradually. He suddenly thought of something. Cousin, he called out. He thought something as soon as he lay down on the ground, hard, cold ground. He called out his cousin. He wanted to speak something to his cousin. Yes, what is it? The country mouse asked. Why it is so quiet here? Where are all the cars and lorries? Where are the radios and the televisions? Where are all the lights? Why it is so quiet here? Where are all the cars and lorries? Where are the radios and televisions? Where are all the lights? You see how many questions did the town mouse ask him his cousin country mouse? The town mouse asked his cousin, why it was so quiet there? Why it is so quiet here? It is a direct sentence. I changed it into indirect. Why it was so quiet there? Where all the cars and lorries were? Where the radios and the televisions were? Where all the lights were? All the four sentences, interrogative sentences that are in direct here, I changed them into indirect and put on the board for your better understanding. It is grammar point, direct speech, indirect speech. In the approaching classes, definitely we will have a discussion. Don't worry about it. Thomas asked his cousin about that quietness. Thomas asked his cousin about the automobiles, cars and lorries, radios and televisions. Then about lights. You see, this is not town. This is country, village. Town mouse, it is accustomed to town life. Town mouse there, it is here all the time the sounds, the TV sounds, the sounds of the automobiles like cars, buses and trains, and it could see all the time, even in the middle of the night, even street lights lighting, because they have sophisticated facilities, power supply. So here entire thing is different from town. So Thomas asked his cousin all the things about it feels very different. This is how it is in the country. Whenever Thomas asked his cousin about the quietness, about the automobiles, about the sounds and lighting, street lights, Thomas replied in such a way. This is how it is in the country. This is third time writing. See, when Thomas asked about food, country mouse said this sentence. This is what we eat in the country. This is how we sleep in the country. The way they sleep, the way they eat food, take food, the way the country is. See, all the things are different. They are very peculiar. This is how it is in the country. That his cousin replied, it is always quiet in the country. Sometimes it is quieter than today. My grandfather says that our village is the quietest among all the villages in our district. Oh, is it? The country is a strange place, said the town mouse. But he said to himself, I don't think I like this place. Complete village, it remains quiet during night time. Look at the three sentences here. It is always quiet in the country. Sometimes it is quieter than today. Our village is the quietest among all the villages in our district. Quiet remains silent. Town mouse did not find any noise, any sound. Complete quiet. That quietness made him to think about the country. Thus he asked so many questions to his cousin. He is always quiet in the country. Generally, villages remain silent in the night. Don't they? Quiet, it is an adjective. It describes about a village, country. What kind of a village it is? Quiet village. It is always quiet in the country. This word quiet, it describes about the noun country, only one country, a village, nothing but. Sometimes it is quieter than today. So today's quietness is compared with some other day. Quieter than. Quieter is the comparative degree of quiet. Quiet is positive degree. Quieter is comparative degree. Sometimes it is quieter than today. More than quiet you could find in some other days. Today quiet. Today is quieter than yesterday. Or today is quieter than day before yesterday. Or today is quieter than last week. Our village is the quietest among all the villages in our district. In his district, there are so many villages. Among all, which is the quietest? Their village only. The quietest, it is superlative degree. Here, to describe about an adjective, we consider only one village, one country, nothing but. So, here we use a thing or a place or a person to describe about it. So we describe about one thing, one place or a person, right? That is a positive degree. Then it is compared with some other day. So when we have two things, we compare. That is a quieter. Quieter, adding er, it makes into quieter. Quieter than. Then quietest, est, er, it makes into comparative degree. Est, it makes into superlative degree. When you take superlative degree, we consider so many villages in the district. So whole group villages, all the villages in his district is considered as a group. Among the group which has the highest degree, highest value, or sometimes lowest even. So that is superlative degree. Our village is the quietest among all the villages in our district. In such a way, country mouse concluded about the quietness of the country. Then what happened? Oh, is it? The country is a strange place, said the town mouse. What kind of a place? Country? As per town mouse's experience, strange village, strange place. Strange in the sense, peculiar, different, familiar and well known is the opposite words. The country is a strange place, said the town mouse. But he said to himself, I don't think I like this place. He told himself that he did not like that place. Which place? Country. Town mouse did not like country. All the things whatever he experienced, all the things whatever he faced, they are very different to his lifestyle. So he thought himself that he did not like the place country. Next morning, the town mouse found that there was no breakfast ready. Okay, anyhow, he rolled the night. He slept on the ground. The day break. The next day also, he did not find any breakfast ready. His cousin told him they had to go to the nearby farm in search of food. Nearby farm, F-E-R-M farm. Farm in the sense, field. The field, whatever, it is nearby their house, nearby country mouse's house, nearby. Opposite word is far off. My hometown is far off from my workplace. Right? Is your hometown nearby or far off? Think about it. His cousin told him they had to go to nearby farm to search for food. Breakfast is not ready. For breakfast also they need to go to the farm to get the food on their own. We are sure to find something there, he said. A nice piece of fruit and the tender bit of sugar cane. Again same kind of food. There is no alternate. No breakfast ready. He expected some different kind of food as breakfast. Here breakfast also not ready. His cousin told him that they had to go to nearby farm to get food on their own. That food also same route and the same sugarcane itself. The same food was provided by his cousin last night also. He did not enjoy his dinner. He nibbled at the root and the sugarcane. But the town mouse had enough. Town mouse, it had vexed the environment of the country, the lifestyle of the country. Thank you, cousin, he said. He thanked his cousin for all the things. But I think I will catch the next train home. I had suddenly remembered that I have forgotten something. He came here to stay a week, to recover from his illness. He is not able to adjust himself for a single day in the countryside. Yesterday came, he slept. Yesterday night he slept. The remain early in the morning, breakfast time enough, he had decided, not to be in the countryside. He wanted to live for town. What did he say? He said that he had suddenly remembered that he had forgotten something. Remember is the opposite word of forget. Suddenly, already I told you its opposite word is gradually. Suddenly, gradually, forget, remember. He wanted to live for his own place. Now, let us see what is going to be happen in the next session. Whether he is allowed by his cousin to go to town or the town mouse is going to remain in the country, we will see in the next session. Right now, children, it is time to go for assignment based on the paragraph whatever we have discussed on page number 4. Where did the town mouse sleep? What are the questions did the town mouse ask his cousin about the country? Name the antonyms of strange, remember, and suddenly. If it is possible, use those antonyms on your own in the form of some sentences. Where had they been to search for food? Why did he think that he would catch the next train home? These are the 5 questions. Comprehend the answers on your own. Stay home, stay safe,